I found this Troxel helmet at a thrift store for like $2 or something, and I decided, hey, it's white, I want to try painting it. So I got some soft scrub, got it cleaned up a little bit, and pulled out the inside lining, and then I started setting out my stuff that I wanted, my paints, my stencils, my brushes. And I tried putting the stencil on, and I found out, well, it didn't really fit. And I tried the other one I had, and it also did not fit. Or at least it wouldn't be easy to trace it on, so I came to the conclusion that I'm an artist, I should be able to do this myself, right? So I did a simple horse head on it, and then added a little bit of extra stuff. I did a star and a heart. And then I did to the other side, which is the tricky part of doing the same thing. And of course it did not get centered. So anyway. So I decided I was going to make this kind of a cute girl helmet, and I did the horse pink. I know they don't normally come in that color, but I thought it was more fun that way. And anyway, it's artistic flair, right? It's my liberty to do that. So anyway, this helmet got pink horses on each side. I'm also trying to do this as fast as I can. I sped up the video, so hopefully it's not annoying. And hopefully it doesn't drag out too long that you won't feel like finishing it either. So yeah, I just have to keep going back and forth on each side, because I decided I wanted to do the same thing on each side, so I wouldn't waste the paint. So I didn't do just one side at a time. And I picked kind of a little bit of a boho theme with these colors. They were a little bit, I don't know. I felt boho with it, at least. So really, this is something anybody can do. Literally, you can do it. I mean, most people can draw something. The thing I wasn't sure about was, will it actually last? Will it stay on? Will the paint hold out? And so far it has. I haven't found that it's really come off at all. Just adding a little bit of more of the details here and getting the mane and forelock in. I realized it was kind of stupid because this pink side here hadn't dried yet, so I had to do a couple layers of black because it just kept smearing into the pink. I should have started with the other side, because that side should be dry by now. And then I was like, you know what, I don't like that neck, it's not quite long enough, so I went and did touch-up. So that was the thing, just touch-up little places. And then I thought, well, I'm going to waste all this paint if I don't use some more of it, so I decided to add a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more design. So I put in some stripes in each color, and I really like that. I think it would have been way too plain if I had just left it. And then with the indents there in the helmet, that really helped just to give me something to go from, and I could just follow those lines. So I would say, if you have an old helmet that needs a little reviving, you should try this. It's really not that hard. You know, as long as you have paint, as long as you're a little bit creative, you can figure out something to do. So I put the brim back on to see how it looked all together. Now it looks pretty cute. But then I realized, you know what, I want to seal it up a little bit, so I got my Mod Podge out and I covered the whole thing with Mod Podge. You can get that at any craft store. Just to coat things to help it stay. And Mod Podge does look a little streaky sometimes, so I did try to go over it the same direction then, so it would all look uniform. Not that totally matters, you wouldn't really tell anyway. Then after I let it dry again, I was like, oh, we gotta put the liner back in. And then I decided I never take the liners out, so I was gonna glue it in. So I did. It is gonna stay in there now. And this helmet was actually just for my students, because obviously it's too small for me. It's a child size. And the students love this since I designed it. They love the horse on it. They like the design one. And since then, I've actually done another one that was even more designed. It was really cool with the coloring. It was a purple helmet. I'll put a picture up so y'all can see the other one I did. And I really like that one. Like, it topped this one easy. So anyway, that was it. After it was all done, I went and put it in on the shelf with the other ones. All those are just plain regular ones, but I've got even more in there now. I think I have enough helmets. Alright, thanks for coming by. Check out my other videos, and I'll see you next time.